If you are new to our channel, welcome. If you are a long-time subscriber, welcome back. It's our mission on this channel to entertain you, inspire you, motivate you, provide you with a little travel education on RV parks we stay into, excursions we take, restaurant experiences. We hope that you enjoy our videos because I really enjoy making them for you. If you like our channel, don't forget, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow us for more weekly videos. Today's video, we are going to take you on a tour of Massachusetts, places that we stopped into and enjoyed. So follow us now, The Adventures of C&C.
Taking my chances along with my dreams.
If you follow our channel, you will know that we left Florida. We left Florida like the end of May, 1st of June. We headed north to Michigan, across the New England states, and working our way down. In today's video, we are going to showcase Massachusetts and places that we visited into this area. We started off actually just about 40 minutes south of Massachusetts, and we stayed at Normandy Farms. That was an amazing RV park, and we're going to have a video just on that because Normandy Farms RV park warrants a video of their own. So we're going to showcase that on a separate video. From there, our next stop in Massachusetts was moving over to Plymouth. Now, my hubby spent a long time making these arrangements for us to stay into Plymouth at a certain time. As we were traveling, we were kind of hustling through some of the states to get here at a specific time because he had booked this place for me to celebrate my birthday. It was right around Labor Day. You know, we're always like a few weeks behind with our videos because it takes time for the editing and everything. We have been working on our YouTube channel for over 3 years now, just around 3 years, and we have over 300 videos. So if you follow our travels, you'll see that we showcase almost every state we go through. And we hope that you find our videos helpful. And if you're traveling, maybe you can, you know, find things to do, places to stay, RV parks to stay into. So that's our mission onto this channel. Not only to use it as our ultimate journal, but to help you with your travel plans as well. So Normandy Park RV Park is an amazing park. It's pricey, but it's worth every penny. And you will see in our video when we showcase that park how cool it is. Our second park that we went to into Plymouth, we couldn't find a park into the area. My hubby had a hard time finding this and organizing this on certain days. And you can imagine onto the Labor Day weekend especially, the parks were very busy. So we didn't care for the park we stayed into. I don't like to post negative things. I live my life on a positive high. But the vibes in that park was not so helpful. The people were not as helpful. Besides that, it was a dead zone. We didn't have good cell phone service and our internet wasn't working. But they were not so accommodating. We had to move. We were there for a few days. We had to move spots. And although we stayed so many days after, nobody came into the spot that we were into. And half of the park was empty. So I wasn't sure why we had to do that. But anyway, sometimes you have these experiences, right? But we ended up extending our stay there because it was conveniently located to many of the areas around, not only Plymouth, and that's where we were meeting with our friends, but it was only like I think an hour south of Boston. So my sister Debbie flew into Boston and we went to Boston to pick her up. And that was a good experience because we explored Boston while we were there. We went down to the riverfront, so much history into the Boston Harbor. We had like a late lunch right in a restaurant down there. It was very relaxing. It was on the weekend. And Boston is a really, really cool city. Here's some of the footage from Boston. En route to the airport, we took this Ted Williams tunnel. I was amazed to know that this tunnel was 90 feet below the surface of the Boston Harbor and was 1.5 miles long. Amazing. And when I read about the ventilation system, it's one of the largest highway tunnel ventilation systems in the world. You've heard of the Boston Tea Party. Do you know the history behind it? On the night of December 16, 1773, 340 chests of tea were destroyed in the Boston Harbor. I'm a tea drinker. What a waste was that? This was an event that has gone down in history as the Boston Tea Party. This political and mercantile protest was one of the key events in the lead up to the American Revolutionary War and ultimately American independence. We are in downtown Boston heading into Davio's. Look at the price of the valet parking. But we're right onto the water in downtown Boston, right by the seaport. Yeah, very nice. This is probably where we'll be seated. Kidding, kidding. Looks very fancy. This clam chowder looks absolutely amazing. We just had lunch right here at Davio's Northern Italian Steakhouse. It was absolutely delicious. And now we are going to head over to the riverside to have a walk along the riverside and tour the Boston Harbor. Realizes something, I don't know what marks the spot of. 1875 historic edge of Pier 2.
1876, but
Oops.
it's pretty close.
1876 historic edge of Pier 2. Take 2 on this. Let's go check the view from the top of the Boston Harbor. Love the flowers. Oh, nice. Look at the plane going. It's beautiful from up here. And this is the future of the Boston Harbor. And we are here on a perfect day. It's cloudy, but it's not cold. It's so nice out. Temperature's just perfect. Well, there's a little tiki boat going out, kind of like down into the Destin area. Didn't expect to see those little tiki cruises up in the Boston Harbor. These are super cool sculptures or artwork or whatever you call it. There's history of the pier everywhere. But we're heading over to that older bridge. Oh, look at this one, the 1800. Wow. Hello, Seaport. We walked this way to go over this old bridge. And then I realized that nobody was onto it, and when we got here, I realized the bridge is closed. And part of it is even missing. I guess that's why you can't walk onto it. That's a pretty good reason. This is very cool. I'm not sure what kind of building it is. Probably not a hotel because there's no one around. But it's a really neat building. And then we look at the building from the other side. Oh, it's the courthouse. We were right, that must have been some kind of special building. Ah, because from the other side it's pretty cool.
The capital.
Oh yeah, oh wow.
You might want to. Can you get it? Or?
Oh, cheers!
That's why someone that's drinking.
Cheers! My honey pointed out this statue of Paul Revere. This is depicting the very famous night, the midnight ride of 1775, alerting his fellow colonists that the British Army was coming. I am familiar with Paul Revere because of the insurance industry. Oh, it's a church. A lot of construction going on, right?
Yeah.
Look at this one with a vine. Yeah. Oh, Charles is pulling up at a residence. Our little condo here in the Cabot building.
They're gorgeous, right?
Little construction going on here.
Yeah, it's all good.
We're going to try and follow this duck tour bus and see if we can get some free history.
States in Massachusetts was the first state to outlaw slavery in 1780. It's part of our state constitution. It began first for Massachusetts.
We spend most of our time in Plymouth. We found an RV park to park into because it was Labor Day weekend and it was hard for my honey to find a place to stay. This is not a park we would have selected, but we couldn't find any other place into the area that was convenient to get to everything, because as soon as we checked into this park, we found out we didn't have very much cell phone service and our T-Mobile internet was not working, so it was a challenge for us. But we ended up staying there longer than we planned because it was convenient. And what we did next was we took a ride out to Cape Cod and all the way out to Provincetown, shortcut P-Town. And that was so cool. Just driving through Cape Cod was a beautiful drive. And Provincetown is so cool. It's right onto the peninsula and down on the waterfront. You know, any town on the water, I love towns onto the water, but this is such a cute, colorful town. so many great spots, and we found this restaurant, and guess what we had? Lobster, you guessed it. I found out in New England that you could do hot lobster rolls. I had always had cold lobster salad on rolls, but into these states I found out that the hot lobster rolls are amazing. And we were out into Provincetown on my actual birthday. I mean, not that every other day leading up to it I hadn't had lobster, but I had like the giant lobster roll on to my birthday, and it was so amazing. Such an amazing celebration, you know, and memories being there. But exploring these areas, and this restaurant was the lobster was so delicious. We were right next to another lobster restaurant, so they're all over. They all have good reviews. So if you visit Provincetown, this is a great spot to eat at. We tried to find parking right down by the water, and we couldn't get parking, but here's parking right on the back road, and it's only $20, and there's a lot of parking spots in here. And we're just a couple streets over from the ocean. Look how cute the CVS is, and that is a monument to the pilgrims as well who came to Provincetown. So we could put into the GPS P for parking and find it. This is a warm lobster roll.
Yes, sir.
You got warm or cold?
Cold.
Cold. Cold.
Sprinkled all over top. That's what I love.
Lobster roll explosion. Yummy. A schooner. That is a pretty interesting sailboat. Excuse me. Yeah. I guess you can take ferries right into Boston. Oh, that may be the ferry coming now. Look at that cool yacht over there. Wanted to see a seal, but no luck yet. Such a cool spot, beautiful day.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. Look at this. Wow.
It's amazing.
Look at how pretty this is.
I know. And the work. Wow, so interesting. This thing stands out from a mile. Every stone on the wall is something different. Incredible. Wow, look inside. The gardens.
Oh, neat.
This house, built around 1870, was originally the parsonage of the Center Methodist Church across the street. And that is now a library. I thought I was paws and whiskey, but it's paws and whiskers. Now it makes a little bit more sense. So see, I want to take a picture of Debbie under the flag. A cute little corner there. Look how colorful this is. Yeah, so colorful, right?
Thursday, 7.
It's Hershey's Kiss I ever saw. Love you. And Debbie's off to the airport, heading back to Florida. But we kind of saved the best for the last onto this trip, because without any plans, on the last night, we found this little town. I believe the town was called Sandwich. It was just minutes away from the RV park, and it was so cool. We ate at this amazing restaurant right onto the water. It was beautiful inside and outside. They also have a fish market. You could buy fresh lobster right there as well. But we dined outside. It was so beautiful watching the boats. It was so relaxing watching the boats just sailing in and out. And the food was amazing. So we ended this trip at this restaurant with this amazing sunset. If you follow my travels, you know I love sunrises, sunsets. When I go through my thousands of pictures, I probably have about 8,000 sunrises and sunsets. So this was so special, ending our last day into Massachusetts with this sunset. If you are in the Plymouth area, we highly recommend that you visit Sandwich and this restaurant, because this was a wonderful, wonderful experience. We are in the town of Sandwich and we're heading into Fisherman's View for dinner. But this is really a fisherman's view. Look how beautiful. And you don't just stumble upon this place, you really got to come and find it. It's on the Cape Cod Canal.
You should get some lobsters, take home.
You see it's end of summer sale.
Do you want to go inside or outside? Outside, right?
Yeah, outside is probably nice, right? Perfect. Look where I'm going before I go head out on.
You need to walk up and look at this place. Do you mind if I video that? Okay, enjoy, guys.
Wow.
This looks beautiful.
Looks lovely.
This looks beautiful. Look at this. Wow.
You.
That was what I told you.
Wow.
Yay, that makes me happy.
Oh, that makes me happy.
That looks lovely too. What was really gorgeous is we were there for sunset. This was such a beautiful experience, just sitting there and looking at the sun going down and enjoying this time with our friends. If you haven't had a chance to visit the New England states, they are beautiful. Each one has their own specialty. Every one of them is beautiful. We really enjoyed our time into Massachusetts. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, it's always free to subscribe. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. And we will see you next Sunday at 4. Hi. All right, here goes. Can't even think of anything. Welcome back to our channel, guys. But we are in this video. Cut that little piece. I know this is not and I know this is going on too much. So let's cut and start back over. We would like to be able to provide you with material, travel material that probably an hour away from Boston. Cut. And here are some of the, I don't like where this is going. What do you think?